Look inside. This is Jada's Jazz Cafe. Today, we have Deputy Mayor Reverend Sylvia King and City Council candidate Lorraine Brandon Taylor of Johnstown, Pennsylvania, with local business owner.
My goal is to build up the neighborhoods. And that's been my passion, even before that's how I got really involved in city council. Therefore, our small businesses that are located in our neighborhood that made a conscious decision to open in the neighborhood, I want to see what you guys think. What made you decide to open up a business in a small neighborhood? What things do you think the neighborhood needs? How can the city be more supportive? What do you think of your neighborhood? This is what I'm looking for, because this gives me some insight into what programs that we need to try to push for if we don't have in place, to see what things we can do, to help so that we can get more people to open up small businesses in the neighborhood. Because the more small businesses in your neighborhood, the better the neighborhood is. So that's my purpose to be here.
Okay, not a problem.
So I appreciate you taking the time to talk to us today.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. All right.
Okay, so
Are you filming?
Yeah, no problem. I
Tell us who you are.
I am Joora Pugh. I'm the owner and partnership with my husband, of course, Mustafa. And we came here from New York through my father. My father used to live 2 blocks up. And
I knew your father.
Yes,
Yeah,
and he used to walk down the block,
yes.
And this was his favorite cafe.
Okay.
He used to drive by the cafe, and then I end up the owner of the cafe, so I named it after my father, Jada.
Okay.
So, I like small communities, period, because it's about, for me, it's about family. And, in New York, in our communities, what they call the hood, it was really about family. Everybody took care of each other. It take a village to raise a kid. So it's best to be in a smaller community where you have the opportunity to, build and have relationships with the people that live here. So, I didn't know at the time the things that they were saying was needed around here until I got here. And I'm okay. I'm up for the challenge. And, my plan is to build and to spread out, but I want to stay in Moxham. I want to stay in this community. I feel this is the community that needs the most help. We need housing. You got veterans. You have homeless people that comes around here. You have a lot of children around here that don't have anything to do. We need to make sure that they're doing things or have something to do. So when I have little events, I have events for the community. I have some of my events here, like I have a Mother's Day coming up.
Yes.
Sunday, my Mother's Day.
Down at the Russell House, you're having it. Yes.
I have my community community comedy shows at the Russell House.
Yes.
My mocktail event is going to be right here.
Okay.
So that I have the opportunity to meet up with the people in the community again. Okay. And it's about building the community, finding all these abandoned buildings and the buildings that's empty, and see if we can build them up and put people in them that needs housing. And that's where my mind is at.
I'm glad you touched on the homeless issue, because there are many people who do not believe that Johnstown has a homeless issue.
They do.
Okay, thank you.
They definitely do, because they come here asking all time for help, and I be running around looking for places.
Yes, yeah.
Trying to help them find a place to stay. So there's a homeless issue here.
Okay, so then that tells me, number one of the things that's needed here is that you need a community resource guide.
Yes.
Because you need to be able to direct people when they do come in. And I'm going to tell you, that's really kind of how I started, because people would come in my church constantly, and they would sit in the back of the church and they need A, B, C, D. And I started saying, well, how can I help them? And my way of helping them was finding out what was available, what community resources were there that they could be able to partake of. So the one thing I will promise you is that I will ensure that you have a community resource guide that will be able to help you, so that you will know where to guide them,
where to take them to.
Yes. Okay. Very good. So that's the number one thing that I can promise.
Yes, we need that.
Okay,
we definitely need that,
because there are multiple sources available to assist people, but oftentimes they don't know about it. There is a big communications deficit.
Yes.
There's a communications deficit disorder, not only in this town, but I believe nationwide there is. And that's because, my feeling is why it is because with, the onslaught of the internet, people don't always have the cable TV news stations anymore, so they might have these subscriptions, but they're not getting their local news.
No.
People don't read the newspaper anymore. I'm going to make a suggestion to you and challenge you that even you should have the daily newspaper delivered here every day. You know, that you should get a daily subscription to the Tribune and have it delivered here every day. Not only will you be able to see what's inside of it, your patrons then, as they come in your establishment, can read your newspaper. So that is my challenge to you, to be able to get that. And that is a way of having you more connected. So if you have your local news plus your local newspaper, and in addition to that, the City Council still has open meetings every month. You know, the second Wednesday of every month at 6 o'clock in the Public Safety Building. Anyone is can attend those meetings. Not only that, the City of Johnstown has a website whereby you can go on that website if you're not able to attend that meeting, and look at the minutes from the previous meetings to stay on top of what's going on. These things will help with your communication and knowing what's going on, because sometimes if the only thing you're ever reading is your phone or Facebook, then you're taking upon what somebody else's opinion is of it instead of really from the source.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's what I need, definitely so. So I will take up on that challenge to get the Tribune to have it delivered here. I definitely will do that. I have no problem with that.
Very good. Very good. Very good.
I have no problem with that at all. So I'm looking forward to seeing them build this community. I'm looking forward to it, and it gets rough sometimes, but I'm just determined to stick it out.
God bless you.
Thank you so much. I thank you for coming. I thank you ladies for coming.